We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Gonna be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Houston Astros. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, the second baseman, Tommy.
Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one.
7 o'clock.
Time!
And he'll step off. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
The left fielder, number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Victor Reyes.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Reyes is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line, definitely sets the tone for the team.
Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Brantley. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Stepping into the box,
shortstop.
Paul DeYoung. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Bounce to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Settling in now, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Joe.
Here it comes.
Too high. Ball.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So coming to the plate,
Batting
Yordan
third,
Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Yordan Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
That's ball
Lays
two.
off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too tight
Three
with
balls,
that
no
one.
strike.
3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And it's fouled away. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Alvarez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Popped up. Goldschmidt moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. So striding in, Michael Brantley,
fifth,
and Houston
the
looking
left
for
fielder,
more here in just the
Michael
opening frame of the game.
Brantley.
From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Carlos.
So next to swing the
Correa.
bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wong is going to have room out there as he... Stepping in, Brad Miller. He'll
Leading off
get
for
us
the
started in the
Cardinals,
top of the
the
second.
designated hitter.
Hey, we're still in the
Brad
early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Ready now,
Batting fifth,
Matt Carpenter.
the third baseman, number 13.
First offering on its way.
Matt Carpenter.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A ball and a strike now. Line drive base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number
Colton
16.
Wong will stand in. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
In the dirt here. So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kyle Tucker.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving in.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, Ulieski Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
No strikes.
Set to deliver on 3-0.
Hey!
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Striding in, Garrett Stubbs.
The catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
First offering on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Bader is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Here's George Springer. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
George Springer.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-2.
We got 3 and 2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runner's off for second. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Second baseman.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0.
Aye.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking
One
that
ball,
strike
one
right
strike.
there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with
The
only
batter,
one away.
The designated hitter.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your
John
attention,
Gant
please.
is going to come on in relief
Now
now, and he
pitching
may
for
be
the
asked to
Cardinals.
eat several innings
Number
as this game is
53,
just still really getting
John
underway.
Gant.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will stay put, however the count evens at 1. Bases are loaded here, one man out. In for strike 2. Gant has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen, part of what makes him as effective as he is. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge
Now
punch
batting,
out there as the
third
bases
baseman,
remain loaded with
Alex
2 away now.
Bregman.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
1-1's the count.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other
make
guys
that
feel like
play.
the door's still open.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and they've got some work to do early on,
catcher,
down
number
4-0 already.
Yadier
Now a fastball to start the
Molina.
third. That misses. It's ball 1. Good deception on the
got a
slider
ball, one
there as
strike.
he's way out in front. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter number
Stepping
90,
in and ready for
second
another
baseman,
shot, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging
The
in the
left fielder,
switch
number
hitter,
22.
Victor Reyes. He'll swing it
Victor
from the left side
Reyes.
right here. Oh, and he just blows the
0-1.
fastball by him for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more.
I got the
It's
count,
early.
0-2.
They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the bottom of the third now, and that'll bring
Leading
forth
off
the
for
veteran
the
outfielder,
Astros,
Michael Brantley.
The left fielder,
Ready to deliver.
Michael
Here's the first pitch.
Brantley.
That's a ball.
In today's game, everybody's
Count
trying to
1-0.
work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Two and one.
Inside, ball 1.
Three balls and a
that's out.
strike to Houston's left fielder. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's one away. One out now in the Houston third. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa.
Correa.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. That's
Everything
inside.
this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey!
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike. Kyle Tucker is on deck. And that misses for ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter. Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. From the stretch. In there, 0-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Leading off the inning, Paul Goldschmidt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Number 11, shortstop, Paul.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The throw pulls him off the bag. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
At the plate,
15,
Brad Miller. He's 0
hitter,
for 1 thus far.
Brad
First delivery
Miller.
to him on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A ball and 2 strikes. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Man at second here with
the
two
third
away,
baseman,
and that'll bring
Matt
up the sweet swinging
Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits
ball,
inside
two
now
strikes.
as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time, 4-1 now.
The center fielder, number 16, Colton.
Here's Colton Wong now,
Wong.
as he'll swing and miss at a first
0-1
pitch
the
slider
count.
at strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Gets the fastball
ball,
by him
two
here, and
strikes.
he's in control 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes absolutely battling for your life right now.
Digging in, Harrison Bader,
right
0 for
fielder,
1
number
for him here
48.
in this one.
Harrison Bader.
Ready with the first pitch, here it comes.
0-1.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the
Yep,
game,
1-1.
get to the heater.
1-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider
ball,
that's
two
cut
strikes,
on and
yeah.
missed for strike two. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Garrett Stubbs. So far,
Leading
0
up
for
for
1
the
with a flyout.
Astros, the catcher, Garrett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he
No,
takes ball one.
inside.
First two
2-0.
pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Stubbs is 5 foot 10 inches tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the
Yep,
threat
3-0.
this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And
got a full
eesh,
count.
not the kind of
3-2.
swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And that
that's
misses
upstairs.
for ball
Ball
four.
four.
It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
The center fielder.
Back to the top
number
of the order
4,
now, and that brings in
George.
George Springer.
Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve,
Nope.
as
Ball
he
one.
will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Hey!
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter,
Ready
number
once again,
44.
Jordan Alvarez.
Designated
He was
hitter,
sat down on strikes in his
Jordan.
last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one
Alvarez.
behind him, especially
Your
with runners in
attention, please.
scoring position. Those
Now
punch-outs will
pitching for the
stick with you
Cardinals.
a little longer.
Number
Ryan
56.
Helsley takes the mound to try to get out of this mess.
Helsley.
There are 2 on with only 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey!
A high fastball is in
Ball
there.
one's the count.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Lined hard toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble, but hangs on. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, Yadier Molina.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. 1 down. It's flagged down deep in the hole.
The batter, number 19.
So the lineup
Second
flips
baseman,
over and digging in, Tommy Edman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
0-1's the count.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Tucker looks up. Gone! Stepping in now, Victor Reyes.
The left fielder, number 22.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Count. 0-2.
And he struck him out, so double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The batter, the first baseman,
offering on its way.
Paul Goldschmidt.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Tucker, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading up
Digging
for
in
the
is the
Astros,
outfielder, Michael
The left
Brantley.
fielder,
First
Michael
pitch on its way.
Brantley.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The count now at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reyes is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there, 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Tucker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
And he fouls this one off. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Designated hitter.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is popped up near second base. Correa is under it, no problem, 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. He's set, here it comes. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
No ball.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
The center fielder, number 16.
Digging in, Colton Wong. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman.
Now here it comes.
Gurriel.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
1 ball.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at
Now
the plate,
batting,
Garrett
catcher,
Stubbs. It was
Garrett
a walk in his last trip.
Stubbs.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The
George
center
Springer,
fielder,
the next to
number
hit.
4,
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Springer.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But just foul. 2 out, nobody on. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. To the plate now is the designated
The
hitter,
batter,
Jordan
number 44.
Alvarez. 2 for 3 with a
Designated
double
hitter,
on his line so far.
Jordan.
John Brebbia takes over here with a
Alvarez.
runner at first
Ladies
and 2
gentlemen,
gone in the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis, number 60, John Brebbia.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Tries to
it's
change
2-1.
up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the end. 7th inning ready to roll. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. As he sends it on the ground to first. To second for one, to Gurriel, and they get them both. The next to bat for
Cardinals,
St. Louis, Victor
the left
Reyes.
fielder,
He struck out
Victor
swinging in his last trip to the
Reyes.
plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he
Count
was
one
late
and oh.
on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hot shot on the ground is short. On to the first baseman, Gurriel,
Ladies
and that
gentlemen,
will end
please
the
join
inning.
us for the traditional 7th inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's
Leading
batting
up
cleanup,
for the
but has been
Astros,
shut down so
the
far at
third
the plate,
baseman,
0 for 3.
Alex Bregman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
That's a
And
ball.
it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Ball.
Lays off 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
He's going.
There goes Bregman off of first.
Ball
And
4.
he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to
batting.
start the inning.
The shortstop,
So it's
Carlos
first and second now.
Correa.
Nobody out. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your
Jordan
attention,
Hicks
please.
comes on now in
Now
an awfully
pitching for
difficult
St. Louis.
situation as there are
Number
2 on here
12,
with nobody out.
Jordan Hicks.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball.
Here's a sinker to start him out,
Ball
but he
1, no
wouldn't
strike.
bite. It's ball 1.
Ball.
Too much
That's low.
bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there.
The right
1
fielder,
away.
number 30, Kyle.
Next up for the Stros, Kyle Tucker.
Tucker.
He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch
1-0.
taken, several inches below the zone, in fact. Not
2 balls,
close.
no
It's
strikes.
2-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the
Infield fly,
infield, and the
batter
infield
down,
fly
it's
rule will
fair.
be in effect here. Big spot here. First
Now
and
batting,
second, 2 men
first
gone,
baseman,
and digging in to
Yuli
bat next, the
Etsy.
Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel.
Gurriel.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a slider's
Count
in the
1-0.
dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball
Outside,
well
that's the ball.
outside. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
That's in there. 3-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the... All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung. He singled his last time up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The designated hitter.
Now batting, Brad Miller. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is... At the plate, Garrett Stubbs. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The catcher, Garrett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB. Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Two and one. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
In now, Jose Altuve. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The batter, number 44.
Stepping into the box,
hitter,
Yordan Alvarez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. To second for one, on to first as they get the double play. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Number 13, Matt
Looking for
Carpenter.
base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
0-1 count, here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The center fielder.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Colton Wong. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The right fielder.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 1-0 the count. Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a flare out toward right center. Altuve ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
At the plate now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy
At the
Edman.
plate, Tommy Edman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat.
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final.
Fans